through the tradition of yoga, you may empty your bank account into mine.
This guy's a fucking noob. This dude's tripping, man.
Okay, so first things first, I want to clarify and make sure that this is not a hate video. Durianrider, I am fully supportive of like 90-something% of what you're doing. Look, if we are all about vegan activism, we're getting people to be inspired to adopt a plant-based diet and to change their values. They have over 300 million views. That's people who are getting inspired to go vegan. They're doing awesome work. Maybe it's a different philosophy and trajectory than I would take, than someone else would take, but that's exactly what we need, a diverse amount of perspectives of people who engage with different kinds of people. So I just want to say this is sort of a funny response to a little bit of my criticism that I have for Durianrider, but overall, keep it up, man, you're the bomb. Durianrider notoriously talks about how spiritual, yogi, namaste type people are sort of snake oil salesmen.
Smelly stoner hippies that do all this like namaste bullshit, but in real life, they're passive-aggressive haters. I could sell you fucking anything, you know? I could sell you magic earphones, man. There's balancing chakras, you know? Like, chakra balancing fucking earphones. And some people can be really like, hey guys, all airy-fairy, nicey-nicey, hugs, love you so much. And then you put them in a real situation, it's cutthroat.
You know, that means something to me because I'm a yoga teacher. Yoga is something that is a part of my life every single day, and it has changed my life for the better. It has allowed me loving people more and learning the principles of non-harming and compassion has really taught me to be a better vegan activist. Things like meditation, which I do every morning in a seated style, it's really what allows me to be productive throughout my day and to, you know, really work hard on the things I care about, which is vegan activism, helping animals, helping human beings and the planet.
If I'm sitting down in lotus position, that's fucking piss easy.
And I understand where he's coming from because there's a lot of people who have the intention to sell products, okay? And then they'll use things like yoga and compassion and peace and love in order to sell those products and to take money from you. But now the clear distinction of why I don't like what Durianrider says when he says anyone who's spiritual and loving and a yogi is inherently flawed, there's a big difference between someone coming in with the intention to spread the values of yoga and someone coming in with the intention of selling something. Emptying your wallets will lighten your soul. Just make sure to empty them into my donation bucket. Now, there are probably millions of yogis out there who don't sell anything. In fact, I'm gonna be honest right now. I have tons of content on the internet. I have my YouTube channel, which you're watching right now. I also have, you know, my social media, my Instagram, my website, plantriotic.com, and I have an iTunes podcast that I put up every single Monday for the last 35 weeks called the Plantriotic Podcast, where I provide you a 1 to 2 hour conversation. I'm a full-time student. I teach yoga classes, teach ceramics classes, have a social life, and on top of all of that, I work my ass off in order to provide you guys information to make your lives better, to learn about veganism and fitness and spirituality and all the things that have helped me out in my life. I'll be totally transparent. My YouTube channel is still growing. I make about $10 a month on YouTube, and right now I make $0 on my podcast. Now, eventually I want to make sure that these things are financially sustainable for me so that I can do the things that I love and I can do them in a really high quality way so that I can inspire people. So look, I am not one of those people who are all namaste, namaste, $20, namaste. I really don't sell you anything, but I work so hard to give you free information, and I'm still here telling you namaste and learn the principles of yoga and love and meditation just because they're gonna make your life better. So that is one of my comments and, you know, my criticisms of when Durianrider he always associates people who are spiritually developed and talk about love and yoga and something that you should run away from because they are inherently trying to stab you in the back. And I obviously do not agree with that at all. And I'm also not saying that spiritual teaching and yoga and money always have to be separate. I'm not saying that at all. You can make a living off of the things that you love. Think about YouTube channels. People try to build up their channels if they want to spread the word about veganism, but by selling ads, they get a little income from it because we live in 2015. We all need to make money, so inherently saying that spirituality and money always need to be separate is not totally the case. Now, it's very different saying, hey, come in and buy a $50, you know, monthly membership, and you'll learn a lot about yoga. It'll make your life better. You can get some fitness in. That's really great. Now that's very different than some guru saying, hey, give me $2,000 for a week to come to this Indian retreat, and we're gonna pray in these ancient caves and you're gonna reach enlightenment. For the low, low price of $2,999, I, Pramahara Baji, will take you into the Indian caves where you have a 76% chance of reaching enlightenment with me. You have to take everything with a grain of salt. It's not always cut and dry. You have to see the intentions and the motivations of somebody. Are they really in there just to make a buck and take advantage of you? Or are they someone who, you know, is trying to make a living for themselves but also really help you? Now, as I said, I don't take the exact approach of Durianrider. You know, I'm wearing his shirt right here to show respect because I love the guy and he inspires me. This YouTube channel really probably would not be here, the Plantriotic channel, if it wasn't for him. He's inspired me and so many other people to like talk real talk and spread this message and work hard and do what you love. But at the same time, even though I don't take his exact approach, I'm not saying that what he's doing is bad. I think there's room for everybody in the vegan activist community. Come on, we're here to help animals. I'm passionate about getting people who are eating a standard American diet, thinking it's sustainable, thinking it's ethical, and getting them to learn the facts that we should all go plant-based. It's the reality. We all need to make this change if we want to see a world that makes sense. See a world where animals and humans live in harmony. See a world where 1 in 7 people aren't starving of calories even though we grow enough food to feed 14 billion people. Going vegan is just cutting out all the BS in the world of people trying to hear good news about their bad habits, and there is no doubt that Durianrider and Freely have done that in a huge way. I love everyone who puts effort, consistent effort, year after year to help the animals, and that's what they're doing. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, thanks a lot, and you can subscribe to the channel right up here to hear more information of me talking vegan philosophy, see what I'm eating, how to make vegan muscle gains, and all that good stuff. Have an awesome day. And remember to check out the Plantriotic podcast on iTunes or plantriotic.com.